Yo gang, today we got a banger video. I'll put some tips on how to get actually good, but first I need you to watch these clips, alright? Examine them thoroughly, okay? You have to witness my mindset, my everything, alright? Now this part I did fumble a little bit, but hey, it's just what happens, alright? Sometimes you fumble, but you get back up. What do we for, Bruce? So I can get back up.
Is about to go by. Flight drop and tickets.
Oh, fucking destroy the thing, man. Why are you carrying it around?
Head to the platform.
Good stuff, good stuff. Nice kill with the grenade.
They kept their calm and held the defense. As the round progresses. Over here.
2 grand vaults captured now. Over.
The defense finally cracks. The attacker
Yo, gentlemen, hope you enjoyed those clips. I know you definitely watched them, and you didn't freaking skip past just the tips. Alright, now, here we go. This is some actual bangers, alright. Now, in the finals, now if we're talking competitive, like, any game I guess is competitive, but if we're talking actual ranked, alright buddy, you better be using these tips to the full potential, alright? You better already be on it, like destroying kids in quick cash, alright? So hear me out. This is gonna sound a little weird, alright? But you just wanna take a step back, right? We gotta look at the base components of the dagger, alright? We gotta think about what this weapon is actually supposed to be used for, and especially in like objective based game modes, you gotta be focusing on that shit, man, because it is easier to get kills that way, and you can just, you know what I'm saying. Alright, that's all I'm saying. Take a step back, focus on objective. Alright, objective, we got freaking on your skills with the dagger and what it does. You have to know your own skills, right? A lot of people are good with, you know, just backstabbing, but you know what I'm saying, you gotta learn what you're best at and use that to your fullest potential. And so let me just break that down a little bit. You got the 60 on the first front stab. Now there's some combos you can figure out. You can look up. There's another good video by some dude. He's I forgot his name. Fuck, I'm blanking, but he does good dagger videos. He made one a couple months ago. It's still valid since the dagger got his change. But 60 damage, so you can 4-tap and then quick melee a medium, which takes a while, but not actually that much because your teammates are gonna be shooting at them. So, you know, there's just some things to think about, right? You can get in there with your, you know, stabs, do whatever damage you can do. You gotta know when you can do the damage. Now, because you can't just be willy-nilly all that shit. Look at this cash out save. I got that elite gateway for my boy. Alright. So, exactly, that's what I'm saying. You don't need to be getting all the kills, killing everybody in the lobby. But if you can do that, that's great. But, you know, just focus on getting your main skills down. Your main skills, your main backstabs, you know. Weaving the enemy, you gotta learn how to weave the enemy. You gotta learn how to freaking, like, look at this, bro. This bro is clueless for a second. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work on the movement. Never let them know your next move, alright? You gotta stay in this shit. Keep practicing. Even when you're doing bad with the dagger, there's still always something to learn. That's my final tip I wanna say. You have to learn from your experiences. You have to put this shit together, right? Be like, oh, okay, I'm not the best from this range, backstabbing, you know, I gotta get a backstabber lined up from here, but I can just hit some willy-nilly shit like you see in this video, right? I go for some crazy ass, like 360 backstabs, you know. That's the main thing you want to get down to, is the Akiba stab. Even if you're not good with it, you at least want to try to accomplish it, because it is. I put this clip in here twice. Did I? No, I just edited this video, that's why. Okay. Alright. So I hope you enjoy, you know what I'm saying? If you want some more tips, alright, you want me to go in depth, alright, hit me up on stream, you know. Lloyd's Waffle on stream, on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? We get the dubs. We get the dubs on stream, you know. Tune in, bro. Tune in. You know, I think it's in my bio, so you'll be able to get that shit out. Support the channel, you know what I'm saying? And peace. Appreciate you gang for watching.